Hey YouTube, how's it going? Spec'em Auto is back with a video today. Today is a very special day. Today, June 14th, 2018, 2 years ago today, I bought this car. This is my 2008 Honda Civic Hybrid. I have made previous videos on this car. You guys can obviously go through my channel and find at least a handful of videos regarding this car, including a review video I did back in like November. It was like one of the first videos I made. Today, I'm doing a 2-year long-term owner review. I'm going to explain how I feel about the driving performance of it, how it runs, how it drives. Then I'm going to explain other things like how what kind of places I drove this car to, like how much I've driven this car, how many miles I've put on this car since I owned it. Now I'm going to go through my maintenance records and my my stuff like that, and I'll discuss how and like what kind of maintenance and what kind of parts I had to replace, like stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get to it. Here is two years of ownership and many miles. So I must admit, my car is not very happy with me right now because, yeah, I haven't had the money or the time to go get an oil change. I'm usually very religious with getting an oil change and maintaining my car, so I'm very on edge about it. I've been very stressed about it. But I mean, what can I do with no money? You know what I mean? Like, my car is literally mad at me. Look at this. Negative 24 miles since 0% oil life. This car is freaking out at me. This car is not happy. But it still runs and drives, so I'm going to give it a good quick run and drive and show you guys how it runs and drives and how I feel about it in its current condition. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alrighty guys, so now we're going down the road. It drives smoothly, I'll tell you guys that. There's no any kind of creaks or noises or anything of the sort. It actually runs really well. The only complaint I have about it, and I stated this previously, is the car can be really slow when you try to accelerate, especially when you go to merge on a highway, or sometimes if you're at a red light or stop sign and you go to start pulling away, it'll just have a really slow start sometimes. And sometimes the hybrid battery doesn't charge at all. Like right now it's charging and working just fine, which is kind of a shocker because I haven't driven this car in like a week, and usually it starts acting up if I don't drive it for like 2 days. So this car's actually doing very well. I'm happy with it so far. I'm actually getting ready to sadly let go of this car, sell it, and have somebody else someone else take good care of it. Sorry for the stutter. I'm still waking up, but it's not going to be easy for me to take care of 2 Honda Civics in my current financial situation and my current financial state. So I think it'd just be best to let this one go, keep the black Honda Civic, and sell this car to somebody that needs it, needs reliable transportation. Yes, it's not fast at all. It's actually the complete opposite of fast, but it'll literally get you from A to B. It will get you 35.5 miles per gallon on average, which is very phenomenal for a car that doesn't have a good hybrid battery. Yeah, so we're taking a little drive here, seeing how things go. I'm just kind of talking about the car as we go. I got this little place I want to take us to so we can stop and talk more about it in a more detailed manner. So, alright guys, I will get back with you guys in a couple seconds. Alrighty guys, we made it to our destination. So now that I'm not focused on driving, I will tell you more in detail about what I was just discussing. So like about the whole hybrid battery thing and stuff, it does get very good gas mileage for a car that has a bad hybrid battery in it. Uh, I'm in Honda Civic hybrid groups on Facebook. I actually help run one of them. I'm an admin in one on Facebook. Um, there's occasions where there's some Honda Civic hybrids where the battery is so bad that the car gets like like some ridiculous gas mileage, like 16 miles per gallon or something like that. Not good for a car that's like this. You might as well just get a pickup truck for that kind of gas mileage. But this one gets very good gas mileage. This one's in good shape. I will go over some of the stuff that I've done with this car real quick. Like the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to start with the good. We're going to start simple. I have done the headlights not long ago. The headlights were just recently restored. I used a compound to clean it up. I used some clear coat, sprayed it up on there, and it just gives it a really good shine. I did some buffing with the paint. I waxed it. I did all that. And then we get into some of the stupid shit that I did with this car. And you guys could probably already see it. Except for these two. These two are some good ass stickers. Same with Deadpool. Deadpool's life. Either you love Deadpool or get the fuck out, because Deadpool's my shit. But some stupid shit like this ball gazer thing and the whole Japan thing going on here. That's kind of stupid. I love the Super Saiyan sticker. I'm keeping that, obviously. Another low-key dumbass thing I did with this car. I had some carbon fiber wrap that my friend gave me for free, so I decided to go a little crazy with it. Not professional by any means. There is a video on my channel of me putting this stuff on the car. So I put some carbon fiber wrap on those corner windows there. I put some carbon fiber wrap on this. Excuse me. Carbon fiber wrap on this little thing there. Then we'll come around the back again. Show you guys that I put the carbon fiber wrap on this trunk trim right there. I think really that's the only spot on here that the carbon fiber wrap came out good on. I did have a bunch of LED conversions on this before I got the black car. I had LED not high beams, LED low beams. I had let's come back here. I had obviously the aftermarket taillights and stuff on at the time. I had LED brake lights, LED reverse lights, LED license plate lights. I have since took all those out and converted it all back to OEM because I put all that LED and fancy stuff on my black car, because obviously I'm keeping all the good stuff when I go to get rid of this one. I'm going to tell you some things I did do with this car since I got the black one. This car had mud guards on the front and rear, which came with the car from the factory. The black one didn't come with the mud guards, so I obviously came in here. I took the mud guards off, front and back. You can kind of still see the outline of where the mud guard was. I took the mud guards and I put them on the black one. And then we'll go in here real quick. Okay. This windshield wiper stock here was from the black car. Obviously it's an LX, so it's close to being a base model. So it doesn't have like the adjust knob and stuff that this one had. So this one came from the 2010. I put the one from this car with the adjuster knob into my black 2010. So that's another thing I did. I thought about switching out the window controls on front passenger and driver side because the one in my car kind of goes on the fritz. um, so I wanted to replace those to help with the situation that my passenger window sometimes has. I just want to eliminate it, get it out, over with. So I'm going to do that. And now we're going to discuss how much I've driven this car, where I've driven this car to, and like what kind of maintenance and repairs I've done with this since my ownership. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys the mileage real quick. 201,019 miles as it sits. This is the current mileage right this second that my car is sitting in. When I first bought the car had 171,000 miles on it. So you do the math. I put a lot of miles on this car. I've obviously driven it all over the state of Ohio several times. I ran the piss out of this car and it's still going. It doesn't fail. It doesn't stop running. It doesn't blow up. It doesn't do any of that. I don't abuse it. I don't rev it up. I don't do any of that childish stuff. This isn't a muscle car. This is obviously not a sports car. This isn't a performance car of any kind. It is just a simple commuter car. So I do simple commuting driving and traveling with it. That's all I do. I don't abuse it by any means. So if you guys are from Ohio or you know Ohio, you will know it's a pretty decent sized state. There's some decent cities, decently distanced from each other. Let's see. I obviously drive to Columbus almost daily because I work in Columbus. Columbus is like 35-40 minutes away from where I live. So I drive to Columbus every day. Sometimes I drive to Columbus on my day off to do stuff like I'll go do the junkyard walk-arounds, or I'll just go to the junkyard because I need something, or just because I want to get out of the house and do something fun. Because literally the junkyard is like a candy store to me. It's really fun going there, and if you guys like cars, you obviously have that feeling too. I've been to Cleveland a few times. I've been to Sandusky countless times. I've been to Cincinnati. I went to the Cincinnati Zoo. I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. I went to Cedar Point and Lake Erie in Sandusky. Sandusky is like a 2.5 hour drive one way. Cleveland is probably about 2.5, 3 hours away from where I'm at. So you do the math with the mileage and stuff. That's a lot of driving. But whenever I do those highway drives, I always use cruise control. Because one, it makes it easier on me and it saves me energy. And I don't get tired from holding the pedal down all the time. And two, it helps with gas mileage. It's very, very important when you're doing long-term driving like this that you use cruise control. Alright, so we're going to start discussing some of the maintenance I did with this car since my ownership. I have all my records here. I even have some little random records here, like, let's see. Hold on, let me unfold this. This would be a lot easier if I had my tripod, but it freaking snapped in half on me because it's a piece of shit. Anyway, yeah, so I did tire rotation, 8.6 of 19 at 191,000 miles. What's this one? New front rotors and pads installed on March 8th, 2020, 198,000 miles, and here's the receipt for it. And then over here I got pretty much everything. I have my Carfax report on this. I have all my repair records, all my service records, like oil changes, tire services, stuff like that in here. So you got Buckeye Honda for oil changes. You got, hold on, this is upside down. Let me flip this around. I'll show you guys real quick. Yeah, see Buckeye Honda. Shit. They got Carfax reports. I have tire services, NTB. Let's see. You will see a lot of Buckeye Honda in here because it's always serviced at the Honda dealership. According to my Carfax, the car was maintained most of its life at Honda dealerships, so I wanted to keep that going with mine. So I just keep going to Honda dealerships with it. I'm going to do the same thing with my black 2010 Civic. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be going to Honda for basic maintenance needs like oil, transmission stuff, things to the sort like that. Now for major repairs like axles and engine mounts and stuff, I would have to take it to a local shop that I know. I do want to give a huge shout out to Piper's Service Center in Lancaster, Ohio. That is the local shop that I take my car to for major repairs. My mother takes her cars there. My neighbor took his cars there for like 30 or 40 years. He tells me about that a lot. Actually, as a matter of fact, in here, let's see, here it is. I have a repair record in here for a CV axle passenger side. This happened in, where's the date? This happened in June 2019, so a year ago. So here's my Civic, the date it was in. It got towed there for free, which is really nice because they have a thing where if your repair is $100 or more, the towing is free, which is awesome. I love it because towing is obviously expensive. And then I got my drive axle that I needed to get replaced, so that part was this price right here. And then you go down, you follow your labor, parts, charges, and taxes, and all that stupid shit. The total was $330 for all of it, which is not terrible. I think it's a good price for a major repair like that. So the car at the time had, I think it was like 187,000 miles or something like that on there. I don't know. I'm just gonna say 187,000 miles. So I've been obviously driving with the new axle for a while. I broke it in. I got to use the part pretty well before I decided to get a new car and just sell this one. If anybody is in the Central Ohio area and would be interested in looking at this car and wanting to buy it from me, that would be cool. I would ask for probably like $2,000 for it, but with the hybrid battery issue it has, it's gonna chase a lot of people away. So unfortunately, due to that and the mileage and the age of the car all playing in factors, I would have to sell it cheaper because this car would be typically worth about $3,000 to $4,000 in its current condition. Well, not in its current condition, but with like a good hybrid battery and stuff. But so there's that. Due to all that, I'm probably gonna only ask for like $1,500 for it, especially since I took like the fancier stuff out of it, like this and the mud guards and stuff. I took that stuff out of this car for my black one, so that. Oh, and I'm also going to be taking these out, so that all is also going to be affecting my price. So there's that. I'm going to be asking like $1,500 for it. I've already had a couple offers, but I don't know if they're serious buyers or not. I mean, no offense, but I'm not going to believe anybody until I see them flash the cash, if you know what I mean. Alrighty, guys, so this is my 2-year review. I firmly stand by the Hondas, obviously. They're very, very reliable cars. If I didn't think Honda was a reliable car, I wouldn't have bought another Civic, let alone another Civic with this generation, this body style, the 8th generation Civic. I wouldn't have bought another one if I didn't think that they were reliable and they were good, solid cars. This is still a really good, solid car. This car still has a shitload of life left in it. It's just the thing that made me go away from this car the expensive hybrid battery that it costs to fix it, and how slow it is. It's a very, very slow accelerating car. It is not fast by any means. And I will get you guys a clip of this car trying to accelerate. And this will be a video of me having my foot to the floor. All the way to the floor. No halfway, no quarter way. Fully to the floor. Pedal to the metal. You would think this was supposed to be fast, but it's not. It's slow. So this car would be a perfect commuter car or grocery getter for like some old lady or old man that doesn't drive fast. You know, his car's slow. It's going to be slow with the slower driver people. Me, I typically speed a little bit. Not incredibly fast, but I tend to speed a little bit over the speed limit, so it's going to affect my opinion of this specific model with how slow the acceleration is. So here is a clip of the acceleration. Alright, here we go. Actually, it wasn't that bad this time. I don't know. Sometimes it's really sluggish. This is like the most bipolar car I've ever fucking witnessed. Well, here you go, guys. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, good job. Woo! Ow. You're trying to make a liar out of me today. Alright guys, so either this car is in a really good mood today, or it's trying to make a liar out of me. Either way, I kind of appreciate it for actually going faster for once. It's usually a lot slower with acceleration. Thank you, Honda. I guess this is your way of giving me a present for our 2-year anniversary together, I guess. Alrighty guys, today was a phenomenal day. We got a lot accomplished. Beautiful day. Unfortunately, I see clouds over that way, so I really hope that doesn't ruin the day, because I really wanted to watch the black car today. I will lay a fully detailed list in this video somewhere towards the end here that shows all the maintenance that I did with it, and all the repairs I did with it, and all this and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This video was more or less just for fun. Nothing serious, you know what I mean? Just a little, I guess this in a way is like a little bit of a celebration, and a little bit of a way of me saying thank you to my 2008 Honda Civic Hybrid for putting up with me for 2 years and dealing with my occasional fits of rage when it doesn't want to go fast, and yeah. Alrighty guys, happy anniversary to my Honda Civic, and thank you all for watching my video. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell icon so you get notified when each upload of my video is made. And I'll catch you all next time. Stay safe out there.